Man, has it been a couple days, maybe even almost a week since we played this Town Hall 8 base? Hey, I hope you're all doing well, God bless. For today's specific video, we have some attacks and stuff that I want to do. Not necessarily the war attacks, because we did do those, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. Look at this. I'm not the one to flex. But I'm not gonna lie, 12 of these stars are indeed me. Insane. I went over in my stream. It was pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. But we have to do our weekend little attacks, and on top of that, we have to use all four of our builders. We have some goals to do today, but our main preference today is I want to check everyone that is in the clan. Now, I did a series a while ago where if they were rushed, they were kicked. Maybe we'll do that at a different time, but this clan is so broke right now that I need anyone we can get. I am 3 of the accounts, by the way. Anyways, let's see what we have. So we have Earthling as the first person. We're going to check out 4,553 trophies. Now, I'm going to be rating all of these out of 10. If y'all want to rate them in the comments below, and we'll see. So, like, the first person hasn't been on in, like, 5 days. His storages are literally... There's some dry storages. But then look, we got level 4 scatter shots, which isn't bad. Level 10 expos. It's not a bad base, to say the least. I feel like this base, I would say like an 8 out of 10. Which I feel like is not bad. Like, when I say an 8 out of 10, I mean like that's like a mid base for where he's at. Does that make sense? He looks like a pretty new Town Hall 16 as the looks of it, so not gonna say too much further. I'm going to look at 1 or 2 more, then we'll get into some upgrades. So we have Hout Scout. This is a new player. Now, I'm pretty sure this player is supposed to leave, but I do want to check his base anyways. He did this replay to help me understand how to better attack, because I suck at attacking at Clash of Clans. So if we look at Hout as the next player, Town Hall 14, but this is like a really good Town Hall 14. Looks like he just upgraded of some sort. 214 somewhat recently. I would say in like the past month, I would guess. Just because of the walls wise, since they're kind of rushed. But I mean, all his defense seems pretty good, actually really good. Like, there is probably like the heroes. Actually, no, the heroes are good. Yeah, this is a pretty freaking solid Town Hall 14. I think other than the walls, I'd probably give this like a 9.2 out of 10. Very nice on the defense, very good with the troops, and he doesn't spam Electro Dragons, only 2 of them. Ooh, you gotta throw shade, you know, to when it's needed, and I feel like it's always needed when people spam Electro Dragons. Just like how I spam the boom sound. Alright, let's look at the one more person, which is going to be me. I have 2,886 trophies on my Town Hall 12. This is what the Town Hall 12 looks like. I should have put it on my normal base. But like this, I just finished all walls to Town Hall 13 on stream today. It was insane. Now, there's a bunch of stuff we gotta do. Like, for example, our heroes still need to go up. They're not rushed, but they do need to go up big time. Actually, the Warden might be a little rushed. So the Warden, I would say, is rushed, but these heroes are close to being max. All walls are max. There's a couple elixir troops we gotta upgrade. Archer towers being a big one, since they're only at 16. They go to 17. Same thing for the cannons. Wizard towers are maxed though. Expos are maxed. Air defense is maxed. 2 wizard towers are maxed. Hintesto's maxed. We have some good stuff maxed. I'm not gonna give myself a rating. You could rate it in the comments below. But before we go further into our clan, I want to upgrade some things. Now, for our heroes, we have level 8 and level 11. Now, since the war is already over, I should definitely start upgrading. So we're going to start with this. Now, I actually have a kind of like a question. Do I buy the gold pass that is $3? This is like the worst skin possible. But I'm curious if anyone knows if I can buy this pass or whatever, like next season, or if that's just like an only time discount thing. Hey, someone hopefully let me know in the comments so I can figure that out. But if not, then I don't know. Just because, like, I know the gold pass is pretty worth it. It's just like, you know, $3 is a lot of money. You feel me? $3 is a good bit of cash. Now, attack wise, we're gonna be cooked. I need to put in my king. I want to get our star bonus. And to be honest, I don't even want to claim anything in our treasury. We actually need to claim it in order to get stuff from the war attack. Okay. We can't upgrade anything with elixir. Yeah, we can. Dark elixir storage. Cool. 1.5 million elixir. I feel like that felt like pennies into this game. That is really crazy. Okay. We have the king here. Now, we are starting to use 8 lightning spells. Now, that sounds very weird. However, because 4 lightning spells equals 1 air defense. So if we do enough, you get enough. Does that make sense? This is a really good base. It's too much loot. I'm trying to just find a base that's attackable. But yeah, I've figured out a lot when it comes to attacking on stream, which has been very interesting. Very fun, to say the least. Oh, I forgot what ability this was. Okay, here we go. That's gonna go for that. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. Broke it. Perfect. Now there's no more air defense. So now what I'm gonna do is... Wait, what? How is that still up? Hold on. You should be dead, bro. How much health does that have? There it is. Okay. Now let's throw 1, 2, 3, 4. That was not what I wanted to do, but it's okay. Alright, our goal is to take out all the air defense stuff, which I think should be possible pushing from this area. Now we don't have to worry about air defense. It's honestly pretty great. Because what's going to do the most damage is the wizard towers. Yes, there's one in the corner, but we shouldn't be worried once it maneuvers over. Dude, I've been getting more technical when it comes to attacking. It feels weird. I'm normally not that type of player in a video game to be technical, but from the amount of people in my chat that have told me to take it more seriously and stuff like that, I've kind of considered attacking better and such. It is like, believe it or not, there's a lot of people that want me to take it serious of some sort. So I've been taking it into consideration instead of playing it like a brain rot of sort. I play it with a sort of strategy, which is it's been helping because like I can upgrade more. I'm winning more as well. All my battles and stuff. Well, I shouldn't say all. I definitely had some good losing streaks today because I've been learning. Well, at least I'm learning. You feel me? Now this was a really good attack. This was like best case scenario. I was able to use the lightning spells for good value for the attacks, which all worked out. I'm not gonna lie, I do not care enough for trophies. I'm going to just do that. Sick. 96% or so. Now, let's check our clip. Let's keep going. Now we have Santi. Is it Town Hall 13? We have... There we go. Look at this base. This is beautiful. I'd rate this a 9.3 out of 10. Looks like a pretty decently new Town Hall 13. Has pretty good stuff though. Can't see anything that is rushed here. All the troops look pretty upgraded. The heroes look upgraded as well. Lovely to see. Let's freaking go. Love to see that from the clan, right? Alright, we'll go down to the 5th person, which is Plasma. I'll call him Pla. Now, this is one of my becoming new friends. Now, this looks kind of like my base. I'm not even joking. This looks an awful lot similar to my base. The same type of walls. The only difference is he has a way better eagle artillery, better expos. He just has better defense in general. Now, obviously it is rushed without a doubt. Even the heroes, you know, struggling, as I like to say. I'd rate this like a 6.8 out of 10. It's obviously very rushed. Heroes are very rushed. Pets are very rushed. All of that. However, the reason it's not like a 2 out of 10 is because there's still walls upgraded. There's still air defense upgraded. There's still defenses in general. Eagle very high. Same thing with the clan castle. So can't say too much. You feel me? Can't diss it too hard. If that makes any sense. Now let's go to number 6, being Calm. Calm is a Town Hall 10. And looks like a pretty good Town Hall 10. Archer Tower and Cannon probably are some new defenses. Upgraded a lot of his walls. Give it a good 9.5 out of 10. Still a little bit of wiggle room to go when it comes to the account. So, can't give it like a full 10 out of 10. But that's still fire. You feel me? Now we got Dakota 2nd. Let's check out his base. He's another Town Hall 10. This one looks like a pretty new Town Hall 9. So I'd rate it like a 9.5. Right? Because he's not rushed. He's starting to upgrade his things. He just upgraded. You can't. What I like to do is you can't really grade someone harshly for being a new town hall. That's like trying to tell like a 5-year-old that hey, you're an idiot because you don't know how to do multiplication. Like no, he's getting to that grade. It's like the same type of thing. He just got to the town hall. You can't diss him. He hasn't played it for a month though. But it's okay. It's okay. My clan's dead for a reason. I stopped streaming. All right, Adam. Now this is one of my mods. Pretty good base. Fire. The only thing is like the walls. Everything else looks pretty good though. Looks like a decently new Town Hall 10 though. A little 9.5 as well. I think it's fair. 9.5. Let's after Adam is TJ. Now this is some people may know Crazy Key in the chat. Let's see. Now this is indubitably rushed. And it's like not that great rush too. It's kind of some buns. Now, literally I could point out a million things. But like, you know, we can just take a little outside perspective. It's still not that bad, you know. I would rate it still like a 6 out of 10 because the heroes are bad. The air defenses are hidden Teslas aren't that great. There's just a lot with this base that is some butt cheeks. But there's definitely worse out there. Now, I'm going to leave the last 3 there because I need to do some upgrades. So, upgrade wise, we need to do the Tesla. This is the final Tesla upgrade for Town Hall 8. So, it's definitely awesome to do. And then we have a lot of things that we could do. I think realistically, we should do something cheap-ish. Or not even cheap. Something that's like not inconvenient, but something I'm going to forget. So I want to upgrade the Seeing Air Mine. Or not. I want to upgrade a trap. That's my goal. I will do that. 220,000 gold in 3 hours. Light little upgrade. Light little upgrade. Now, let me make sure I put my village back to normal. Now, I can't put it back to normal for some reason. Wait, why can't I put it back to normal? What's the reason? Oh, that. There's no way that was the reason, right? What's the reason? I don't... Yo, you lost me. What? I have no clue why I can't... You know what? We need to find a new Town Hall 8. You know what? That's something we should do for a different video. Now that we have those upgraded, we need to look at the last couple people. Last couple people is Peter 2025, free to play. We have a Town Hall 9, 981 trophies. This is a really good Town Hall 9. Now this is a free to play, meaning he's not going to spend any money on the game. Okay, not empty storages, but almost, right? Good cannons, good archers. It looks almost like a max 9. I can't really see what is not max on this base other than 4 levels on the king. I think 1 on the archer. So I would rate this like a 9.7 out of 10 for a Town Hall 9. I feel like that rating makes sense for how good this base is. Now next we have AJ7 Matrix Live. Look at the profile. He has some archer that needs to be leveled up some more. The king needs to be leveled up some more. So far, he's not doing too bad. We can go to his base. We can definitely see there's definitely a couple stuff that he needs to upgrade. Because he's just a bot. Including all of these type of things. I would rate him like a 4 out of 10. I definitely think he needs to lock in. Now, the final person we gotta look at is Super Neek. Now, I don't know what that means, and hopefully that's not a bad word. Now, let's look at his base. This is a Town Hall 9. Now, it looks like there's some new defenses. It looks like a pretty new Town Hall 9. Air defenses just went up. Air defense at 3. New Wizard Tower, new Archer. I would rate this like a respectful, like a 9.2 out of 10. And the only reason I rated a 9.2 instead of like a 9.5 is that like... I always say this, when you see like really really low level stuff that takes like a couple minutes, it's like you could have done something about that. That's how I think of it personally. That's why I give it a 9.2. Other than that though, this was still like I think the clan's looking better. Now, if you want to join, I will definitely be looking for people while I'm streaming. So tap into the streams. We stream almost every day now. So come tap in. I appreciate you showing up to this video. And I should probably do my attacks after this video. So I'm gonna blast the music because that's the only way I can get through those weekend raids. Alright, have a good one. God bless. Toodles.